We are live from the Sleepy Hollow fire here in Wenatchee. Since we've been here in the last 20 minutes, we've heard about 10 explosions from behind us. I'm going to step out of the way so you can get a look at what we're seeing right now. A break-in in North Spokane. A man takes this chair, goes into this window, then he comes back later in the night, takes that chair and goes into the window of this RV, and it's all caught on video. Hear from the man who lives here straight ahead. This fire burned 15 acres, took out 2 outbuildings, including one right behind me here that was a garage. You can see the burned out cars, and we arrived this morning. We even have our own fire extinguisher in the back of our car and saw these flames, so we're going to try to take care of that right now. There we go. A number of vendors have also been here right along the line selling t-shirts, buttons, and hats, everything. A number of them actually from Donald Trump's last stop. He was in Oregon last night, and a lot of these folks drove overnight to be here in Spokane. But take a look at this line. It extends all the way down Spokane Falls Boulevard. These are the businesses that are affected. 3 businesses right behind me here, including a pawn shop, a thrift store, and a hair and nail salon. We spoke with one witness just about 5-10 minutes ago who told us the flames were as high as this tree. Spokane's investment in sports is undeniable. Some of those highlights include playing host to Bloomsday, the State B basketball tournament, and the 2012 U.S. Olympic trials for women's boxing. The Spokane Sports Commission says they're ready to compete for more. Local law enforcement says that these garbage truck drivers can really be the eyes and ears of the community. They're up early in the morning driving around their neighborhoods every single week. I'm Cynthia Johnson. A black bear was seen in East Grand Forks today, first right here by the river, and then it made its way into town, and we have the police dash cam to show you. We'll have that story next. Experts say the black bear population has grown in the last 20 years, and sightings in communities are happening more often. We do know that this boy is safe and is with police right now, but they are trying to find his parents and where he lives. He was found in the 9,000 block here of North Bradbury on top of 5 Mile. Things are returning to normal after a large fire broke out last night at the Grand Forks landfill. The fire is out, but officials say it could smolder for weeks. Everyone's welcome to come on out tonight. Starting at 7 o'clock, it's open to the public, but you may not have a chance to be on this rink for much longer because they're planning to build a new one possibly by next year. We're here in Post Falls, Celtice Way in William Street. Take a look behind me here. You can see that the canopy of this gas station here, the 76 gas station, collapsed. What they tell me is from the weight of the snow. An arrest warrant has been issued for a police informant linked to Grand Forks attorney Henry Howe. Right now it's holding about 80% of my weight, so if I wanted to stop walking like right now, it's holding me up. Just filling up our gas tank here, our KHQ news vehicle. Want to show you the cost of gas right now. Says $2.39 a gallon. Experts say that's down about 23% on average from last year. One way you can get involved is to volunteer to clean up the community garden here in East Brigg, right off of First in Pittsburgh. One of the things we'll be doing tomorrow is fixing the fence. They're also going to be picking up some trash and even leveling out the ground here so that they can plant more plants. We found out that 15 water recreation facilities spent some time closed last year because they had a violation. About half of those violations were because the water had little to no disinfectant in it.
But despite the damage, KHQ local news reporter Cynthia Johnson tells us the community will grow stronger.
Many things happen in our lives, but always I recognize that God is with us.
Father Carlos has led St. Anne's Parish for 8 years. He can barely stand to see his church like this.
My heart is broken. I am very, very sad.
A church where people raise their families.
My kids have been all First Communion here. The last 2 was baptized here.
Investigators say the church was set on fire on purpose.
In the basement of this building, it was discovered that there were 3 separate set fires. And in addition, there was vandalism done to the church that was discovered while they were fighting the fire.
The flames sent bricks flying from the building.
I'm still in shock. I heard the kaboom last night, and I live a few blocks away, but I could not figure out what it was.
It will take time for this community to figure out how to heal, but Father Carlos says they will do it together.
I would like that the people see that they had the leader here.
Even though the church is a total loss, Father Carlos says he plans to have Mass right here under this shelter where they usually have picnics for the time being, but they do say they hope to rebuild. In Bonners Ferry, Cynthia Johnson, KHQ Local News. Right behind me is the Spokane Arena. It will be the home for the Team Challenge Cup and an international stage for this competition. But about 30 miles away here at the Frontier Arena in Coeur d'Alene, dozens of local young skaters are getting ready for their big part in this event. Nearly 50 local skaters are practicing to perform at the Team Challenge Cup.
We're doing an exhibition show to open the exhibition at the end of the competition.
They represent 3 local skating clubs from Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, and Wenatchee.
It's really fun to be a part of such a big event that lots of people from all around are coming to.
It's been a big commitment. These skaters have been practicing their performance for the last 3 weeks.
The choreography for this has been really challenging because we have skaters from 5 years old and basic 2, which is like the second level of skating, all the way up through, I think, 17 years old and novice ladies national competitors.
But these ladies say they're up for the challenge.
I help some of the little kids keep moving with the group so that they don't fall behind.
A great opportunity for these skaters to perform right before their skating heroes.
I think it's really inspiring to look up to them and see what you could be.
I'm like nervous but really excited because I'll be on the same ice as my idols.
In Coeur d'Alene, Cynthia Johnson, KHQ Local News. One other thing while we were up here exploring Doomsday Hill, we found this guy. I guess it's a sword, so just want to be cautious. We're going to look into how this got up here, but definitely a moment, a sight to see while we're out exploring Doomsday Hill for Bloomsday coming up on Sunday.
That is like the most random portion of this broadcast I've seen in a long time. Is that Cynthia Johnson on Doomsday Hill or Captain Jack Sparrow?
You never know. But we wanted to show you if I had any basketball skills. We promised we would try. Here we go.
But
come on, Cynthia!
yeah!
I'm not kidding. That was the first basket I've made this morning.